Hey YouTube, it's me, Positively Udo. So I'm actually on my way right now to go and try the new Juvia's Beauty foundation to figure out what my color match is. And on my way here, because I'm in beautiful traffic, I wanted to talk a little bit about the drama. Now, I don't fully understand the drama. All I really understand is that it seems as if Juvia's Place doesn't value black beauty influencers the way that they seem to value the white beauty influencers. And I wanted to give my 2 cents here because on black YouTube, the way that people are discussing it, they're discussing it from a very American mindset. And I'm not justifying anything that the founder is doing. I'm just kind of bringing that's just kind of what it is, understanding to it. So here's the thing: the founder and CEO owner of that company is Chichi Eburu. She is a Nigerian and probably an Igbo woman. So she's from the same tribe I am. If you've watched my 23andMe video, my video where I talk about my genetic DNA and meeting other people who are related to me, I talk a lot about my tribe, where we're from, and everything like that. So here's the thing that black people need to understand about Africans. The way Africans view our blackness is not the same as the way black Americans view blackness. Understand this: Chichi is from Nigeria, born and raised. She comes from an environment where black is the standard. Do you understand? It's like when you look at pictures of the streets of Tokyo and everybody has similar skin and black hair and dark eyes and everyone kind of looks the same. That's what she grew up in. So, like, you know, somebody from Korea, born and raised in Korea, Korean is the standard. It's not like, oh, I'm Korean and proud, because everyone is Korean and proud. You understand what I'm saying? So in Nigeria, everyone is black. You know, like, you don't think about I'm black because there's no white people around, you know? Like, you know, you just don't normally see a white person walking down the street. It's like, what if you see a white person, literally go to the marketplace, and if there's a white person walking down the street, everybody's gonna look, because it's like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. Some people there are people who have never seen a white person ever in person, like, in their life. You know what I'm saying? So you, first and foremost, you need to understand, like, the people making these videos, like, so confused. It's black owned. They don't understand. Because black doesn't mean the same thing to Africans that it means to African Americans, okay? So first and foremost, you need to understand, black is not a universal zeitgeist, if that makes sense. Blackness, what it means to be black, is not a universally understood thing. Black, when you say black in America, it doesn't trigger the international diaspora of, you know, Native Africans and those of African descent. That's not what black means. Be real. Black means you're invited to the cookout and, you know, playing spades. The whole, I don't know if have you heard of the Tim Allen thing? Like, people on Twitter being like, oh, Tim Allen he's a racist, and the fact that he doesn't know how to play spades proves, it's just more evidence that he's racist. I don't know how to play spades. I'm black. I don't know anything. I didn't even know spades was a thing. That's a black thing. Because when y'all say black, y'all are not talking about literally black people. You're talking about American blackness. That's what you're talking about. And you gotta understand, a woman from Nigeria and listen, if a woman with an ego, a woman with an ego from Nigeria, she don't give a damn. She does not give a flipping damn about blackness. No. A Nigerian woman with an ego about her coin with a multi-million-dollar company, you better believe she don't give a damn about blackness. No, she's about her coins. She's about that coin. And she does not identify with black the way that black Americans want to force. I shouldn't say force, but it just feels that way. It feels like you guys want to force her to view her blackness the way y'all think American blacks need to view blackness. And listen, Chichi Eburu don't know anything about playing spades at the cookout either. I've never been to a cookout. And I bet she hasn't either. I bet she doesn't even know that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not a part of us, but we're still black. We're still black. We might be blacker than half of y'all. You know, DNA speaking. You know, who's your great grandfather speaking. You know what I'm saying? But black doesn't mean what black means. It really depends on the person. So here's the other thing. Nigerians. And this is not all Nigerians, and I don't want to like generalize, but I just have to say if it's a Nigerian with an ego who's about that money, she doesn't care about race. It's not about race. It's about money. It's about money. And it's about her ego. It's about feeling self-important as well, a little bit. Now, I don't know Chichi personally. She may not be like this. She may be a very humble woman. I don't know. But I have to say, it's not reflected in the customer service. You get what I'm saying? That if she is a humble type of person, it's not reflected in her company right now. But, of course, all day, every day, she's going to take a Jeffree Star over Alyssa, I don't know the beauty gurus. I don't know her name, Alyssa something, okay? All day, honey, she's gonna take a Jeffree Star over a Jackie Aina. Now, here's the other thing you need to know. She didn't give a damn about talking about this blackness until Jackie said something, because Jackie's a fellow Nigerian. And Jackie has that personality. Jackie has that personality. She is a Nigerian woman with an ego. She is. Hello? Did y'all already forget about Petty Page? The incident with Petty Page? Did y'all forget? Jackie Aina is a Nigerian woman with an ego. I'm sure she can relate. She can relate. I'm sure she can relate. But Jackie Aina is very Americanized. So when Jackie understands black, Jackie understands the implications of black. Jackie gets it because she's Americanized. Chichi, she was not born here. She didn't go study here. She's not your classmate. Chichi probably doesn't get it. In fact, not probably. It's very clear. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it because she's not of this culture. So when you say black to her, it doesn't mean the same thing it means to you. Okay. So furthermore, on top of that, the culture, the kind of Nigerian culture is to get that coin and to protect the appearance of your status. And unfortunately, and this is how it is all over the world, this is not just a Nigerian thing, this is how it is all over the world. White is very often right. What white people signify to business, to Nigerian business people, white people represent something. And a white person involved in your business represents a lifted status. It represents a layer of credibility. It's this idea that, oh, if white people are effing with you, then you must be legit. If white people in on this, then it must be real. Mentality. That's how we are. That is that is what it is. And that's how it is all over the world. If you go to China and you bring home a white guy, of course the Chinese parents want you to get a nice, respectable, wealthy Chinese boy from the village. But if you bring home a white, wealthy, respectable guy, and he's white, that helps you out too. So, the way different cultures relate to whiteness is different, but it seems like all over the world there's some component of somewhere, whether it's in relationships, business, education, whatever. If white people are involved, it just boosts the credibility. And she probably has that mindset. I feel like it's one of those subconscious things. And, one of those things that, they're not gonna say it. Well, actually, we're Nigerian. We just might say it. Okay, it's not like America where something is subconscious and people just try to act like it is not true. Nigerians just might tell you when something is true, if it's, you know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to provide that 2 cents because the ignorant, like you guys are, the discussion is ignorant right now. It's ignorant. You guys are getting upset about something that's kind of a like, no duh, of course. You know what I mean? You're just ignorant. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I mean that as in you're oblivious. You're oblivious to the fact that Black Americans do not dictate what it means to be Black. You simply don't. You simply don't. And think about it. Think about the way that Black Americans treat African immigrants. Think about it. Think about how African immigrants are portrayed in American media. Think about how African immigrants are portrayed in Black media. Even as recently as the Netflix TV show Dear White People, they have one immigrant African student, and of course, they play up all the freaking African stereotypes on that. This is a show that's supposed to be enlightening us about the plight of Black people. And you have the audacity to put an African character in there to make fun of Africans. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be real. Let's say things how it is. The loyalty amongst Black diaspora is not necessarily there. And I think it's kind of assumptive and ignorant, oblivious for Black Americans to act as if all the other Black people in the world owe you something. That's kind of how the conversation is coming off to me. It's coming off as, oh, so you Americans want to paint Africans as these poor, desolate, hungry, dumb, oblivious people, but now we owe you something because we're all Black. Black doesn't mean one thing. Black means multiple things. It's a whole diaspora. It's literally a globe of Black people from literally different countries, different cultures, and Black America specifically is its own culture because the original culture was stolen. So Black in America means something deep and significant because it was stolen. But that's not how it is for everyone else in the world. So hopefully that sheds some light. And the Ulta summer here. Listen, by the way, okay, I know there's drama. I know some of y'all don't want to support Juvia's Place, but listen, I hear it's a bomb.com foundation. If you have an alternative in my shade, I will gladly start shopping there. But a lot of y'all are complaining, saying don't support Juvia's Place, it's canceled, but you're not providing You're not providing an alternative. So you want me to just not buy a product that was made for me? It's literally made for my skin tone. It's a good formulation. I haven't heard anybody that's made something better. I'm not a beauty guru, so I don't know what's out there. All I know is I hear thisisbomb.com, and I haven't heard anything like it. And now you're telling me to just not go there because the owner was mean to a YouTuber that you like. Y'all don't sound right. Y'all sound like Monique trying to tell people to boycott Netflix. You know what I mean? And I don't care,